Arizona's teacher strike may not end tomorrow after all. Red for Ed leaders say the state legislature still has not passed a budget bill that will give teachers a raise, so they are urging teachers to stay out Thursday.
It now appears the 5-day strike will last for at least another day. And AZ Today's Michaela Clark brings us up to date on where we are and how we got here.
It's been a week since schools first closed in Flagstaff as part of the Red for Ed movement, and it's possible tomorrow will be another day out of the classroom.
For our students!
The statewide Red for Ed movement started with teachers wearing red shirts on street corners. Then it went to walk-ins, a way to discuss the issues without disrupting learning. Under pressure, Governor Doug Ducey offered a 20% raise to teachers by 2020. The president of the Flagstaff Education Association said in an April interview with NAZ Today that it was a step forward, but it wasn't enough.
Though this was a good step because it's a lot better than nothing, it really doesn't address one of our core demands, which was restoring funding to 2008 levels.
Eventually, the teachers turned to a walkout to show they were serious.
This is a non-political movement. This is not about Republicans or Democrats or passing a liberal or conservative agenda. This is about supporting education in Arizona.
In my classroom, I have an astronaut, I have an engineer, I have a chef, I have a doctor, I have a lawyer, I have a legislator. And we want the best for them. We will not stop fighting until they get the funding and the support that they deserve.
Since not enough staff would be on hand, the Flagstaff Unified School District decided to cancel classes during the walkout to keep students safe. Last week, Flagstaff Mayor Coral Evans compared the funding of jails to that of Arizona schools.
I mean, what does it say about a state or society that would rather buy prison uniforms than make sure everybody gets a cap and gown because they're graduating? That says a whole lot about our priorities, and I think that that's shameful.
Just before the walkouts, the superintendent of FUSD said he was in support of better funding for students, but wished the strike could be avoided.
I don't advocate for efforts that disrupt our learning experiences and services to kids, and use my position as superintendent to advocate in different ways.
But going into the walkouts, there were a lot of questions. First off, where could students go when schools were closed? The answer to that is many places across Flagstaff offered a child care service, but for a cost. Another question was, how would students get meals?
We're really proud of our partner who provides our meal services here in FUSD, and they've really stepped up. And so we are able to have meals provided to students, both breakfast and lunch, on any day that school is closed.
According to a release from the FUSD Superintendent's office just before the walkout started, they plan to keep high school graduation times the same, but students might have to come back after graduation to finish classes. Also, AP testing will be held on the originally scheduled days. Assuming the legislature does approve the plan, it still doesn't provide the $1 billion in new funding to education that teachers have been demanding. It does restore some funding and provides teachers raises. Michaela Clark, NAZ Today.